LPBW's Tori Roloff praises husband Zach as best coach for kids' soccer team. Hello viewers, I am Alana. Welcome back to my channel. USA Daily History for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Little people, big world alum Tori Roloff praised her husband Zach Roloff for being the best coach ever for their kids' soccer team. I'm so proud of these 3 first day of soccer 2025 in the books. Tori, 34, wrote about Zach, 35, and their eldest kids, Jackson, 8, and Lila, 5, via Instagram on Saturday, September 6. Our kids are so lucky to have you. Are the best coach ever, and I love watching you do your thing out on the field. She concluded it is so much fun to out there. It's amazing to see their love of the game grow with their dad. Alongside the caption, Tori shared a group photo of Jackson, Zach, and Lila, as well as solo snapshots of her kids and action shots of them playing soccer. Shortly after Tori uploaded the photos, several fans took to the comments section to gush about the family. Great job. Beautiful family, one person wrote, while another added, such a sweet, sweet family, healthy, strong kiddos. Good job, mom and dad, a third person commented. And an additional social media user wrote, gosh, what beautiful kids. In addition to Jackson and Lila, Tori and Zach are also the proud parents to son Josiah. 3. While Tori is soaking up memories with her family, she previously admitted she had a hard time accepting that her kids are growing up. Back in July, the former TLC star shared a video that featured clips of the 3 kids playing outdoors. The video then continued with clips of the kids dancing and other shots of them swimming. Over the video, she wrote, the fact that this isn't forever makes me sick to my stomach. Meanwhile, Tori continued to share her thoughts about her kids growing up by captioning the video, the good old days. Zach and Tori Roloff's new dancing video with their kids has fans saying the same thing. Little people, big world stars Zach and Tori Roloff just posted a new dancing video with their 3 kids, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, and fans are all saying the same thing. On Tuesday, May 27th, Tori took to Instagram with a playful clip of her family having fun while showing off their dance moves. The family that dances together stays together. The former TLC personality captioned her update. In the video, each member of Zach and Tori's family took turns dancing with someone clapping between each person as a cool transition. The last frame showed all 5 family members dancing together to Calabria 2008 feet Natasha. In the comments, Tori's followers were delighted by the energetic clip. Another exclaimed, get it Roloffs, as someone else admitted, I have just watched this 20 times. However, many others took notice of Zach's dance moves and couldn't help but comment on them. Total dad moves Zach, one Instagram user shared. Go off Zach, another declared. A different follower commented, this is awesome, I need to see this full song with all Zach's moves. Meanwhile, yet another fan wrote, too cute. This looks like something that Zach wouldn't love to do. But he did great. LPBW's Tori Roloff melts hearts with cute photos from kids' soccer competition. Over the weekend, little people, big world stars Zach and Tori Roloff cheered on their son Jackson and daughter Lila as they took part in a soccer competition. On June 7th, Tori shared photos from the long day in the sun, showing off her kids' medals and bright smiles during a day well spent, as she put it. In the snaps, Lila and Jackson wore their team shirts, shorts, and sneakers as they took a break from the game, with Tori, Zach, and the couple's youngest Josiah there for support. The post also included photos of the kids with Zach's parents and as well as Amy's husband at the event to cheer the kids on as well. Tori captioned the post, coming away from a full day of soccer with a blue ribbon, a silver and gold medal, and a sunburned day well spent. Fans shared some love in the comments, with one writing, great pictures. Lila is so beyond adorable, and Josiah in the first pic. Tori responded to the comment referencing Josiah as she said, classic. Can't have all the kids happy at once. Others said, so sweet, the sweetest family, and oh, all of them are too stinking cute. And a few highlighted the grandparents' appearance at the soccer competition, saying things like, awesome that grandma and grandpa are there, and so nice to see the grandparents there. LPBW fans so proud of Tori Roloff's daughter Lila as she flaunts impressive new skill. Fans of the TLC reality TV show Little People, Big World, and its former stars, Tori and Zach Roloff, were amazed upon seeing the family's latest update as the couple's daughter Lila showed off a new talent. 1 June 10th, Not long after Tori shared some photos from their recent family vacation to the lake, she posted some more memories from the special trip, including an impressive display from her 5-year-old daughter. In one video, Lila sat in an open kayak and paddled herself around the lake with ease, looking quite comfortable in the boat. Toro wrote a bit about Lila's journey in the caption, saying, "Watching our kids live their best life. Summer in the PNW has officially started, and I am so here for it. I am so proud of Lila. She has become so confident and adventurous and fun. I remember when we used to put her in the kayak and she would scream, and now she's captaining her own ship." She also shared a photo of her son fishing and the couple's youngest playing in the water, adding in the message, "Jackson's love for fishing is contagious, and I get just as excited every time he gets a fish on. I love that he's found a hobby that he has taken full ownership of." Josiah is just at age where it's fun watching him explore and learn new things. He loves the water and watching his sibs. While fans had plenty of praise and support for the whole family, many gave specific shout-outs to Lila. Wowed by her confident kayaking, so proud of her. "She paddles better than me," wrote one such fan, as another added, "Look at her rowing that canoe. Unbelievable, I could never get the rhythm going and would have to be rescued by my family." Someone else highlighted Lila's growth, saying, "She's a natural. I remember those videos of her screaming. Now she's got her confidence. You go, Lila." Other fans thanked Tori for sharing the family memories, writing, "Love seeing the adventures, and your kids are awesome. Thanks for sharing. Enjoy your adventures." LPBW's Tori Roloff recalls dream last summer weekend with kids. Little people, big world alum Tori Roloff looked back at her dream last summer weekend with her kids in an adorable social media photo dump. Tori, 34, took to Instagram on Sunday, August 17th, to share a handful of photos that captured her spending time with husband Zach Roloff and their kids Jackson, 8, Lila, 6, and Josiah, 3, during a beach getaway. The first photo showed the family of 5 posing for a group photo, while several other snapshots captured Tori and Zach's kids hanging out with friends as they spent time on the beach. "It's like the summer I turned pretty without Jeremiah," Tori wrote in the caption, referencing the hit Amazon Prime show. "This was a dream way to spend our last weekend of summer. Thank you for spoiling us." Henderson Creates and Leonard Jr. Shortly after Tori shared the photos, several fans took to the comment section to gush about how fun the trip looked. "Sweetest memories. Cherish these moments. The days are long, but the years fly by," one person commented. Meanwhile, others expressed their surprise over how different Jackson, Lila, and Josiah are. How different all 3 kids are. Jackson is like Zach, Lila is a little Tori, Josiah is like Matt. "They're both cute," a second person wrote, while a third chimed in, "Beautiful. The children are so different. You two made all different version of yourself." Lila clearly stole the show, as an additional fan commented, "These kiddos are so adorable. I can't. Lila's so stylish. Lila is the sweetest and most precious little kid ever. I got emotional when I saw her appear on your podcast because she's just so darn loving," another social media user wrote. "The way she looks up at Tori and smiles. How she rests her hand on Zach to comfort him. My heart can't handle it." Tori Roloff marks son Jackson's major milestone, and fans are in disbelief. Little people, big world star Tori Roloff marked her son Jackson's major milestone, and fans are in utter disbelief that he's already 8. On Monday, May 12th, the TLC personality took to Instagram with a carousel of photos of her eldest child with her husband, Zach Roloff. They also share a daughter, Lila, 5, and a son, Josiah, 3.8 years ago, "This amazing guy made me a mom." Tori captioned her update, "I love this kid so much. I cry just thinking about how God chose me and Zach to hang with this kid every day. Jackson is so much fun. He's silly and brave and confident." The doting mom continued, "He is resilient and the kindest person I know. I love how he's always down for an adventure and some hibachi." To conclude her birthday tribute, Tori wrote, "Jackson is the best big brother to his siblings, and Zach and I find ourselves saying all too often, 'Thank goodness,' was for Jackson. I love you so much, bud, and I love getting to celebrate you. Happy birthday, Jackson." In the comments, Tori's followers could not wrap their minds around the fact that Jackson was somehow 8. One person wrote, happy birthday, Jackson. I can't believe he's already 8. Tori Roloff's 3 kids take flight in sweet pilot-themed Halloween costumes. Hope this doesn't break the internet. Tori Roloff's kids are ready to take flight this Halloween. On Thursday, October 31st, the podcaster, 33, shared a few photos of her 3 kids' daughter Lila, 4, and sons Jackson, 7, and Josiah, 2, who she shares with husband Zach Roloff on Instagram as her family of 5 celebrated Halloween. Jackson wore a green jumpsuit and accessorized with pilot patches, saluting in one photo and posing back-to-back with Josiah in another. The younger Roloff son wore a pilot helmet and green jumpsuit, accessorizing with sunglasses. Lila opted for a flight attendant's outfit, wearing a silk scarf around her neck and smiling for pictures. Costumes 2024. I hope this doesn't break the internet. Roloff wrote in her caption, in September, the mom of 3 shared a photo as her son Jackson. In the adorable photo, Jackson could be seen wearing a white polo and tan khakis, crossing his arms across his chest. The newly minted 2nd grader stood beside a chalkboard sign that read Jackson is 7 and that he wants to be a police officer when he grows up. Here we are, the first day of 2nd grade. I just can't believe it. I love this kid so much and I'm so proud of him and everything he does. I know he's going to rock 2nd grade, Tori wrote her caption. This summer has been so wonderful and I am so sad to see it go, but so excited to see where Jackson goes. Happy first day of 2nd grade. An AMA episode of the couple's podcast Raising Heights. Zach and Tori answered a few questions from their viewers. One follower wrote in asking the Roloffs if they'd ever consider homeschooling their 3 kids. Take every year as it comes. I feel like every child is different. Every year is different, Tori responded. Yeah, we appreciate school, but yeah, we would keep our kids home, Zach answered. We'll see. We'll take each year as it goes, Tori continued, interrupting her husband. We like what it does for our kids and everything, and Jackson's very sociable, so I think that would be hard, added Zach. Social. He's very social, not sociable, Tori clarified. Tori Roloff fans send prayers for son Jackson after photo from hospital. Jackson has proved he's stronger than titanium. Let's hope he's not stronger than vanadium. Unbelievably proud of this kid, Tori began her update. Jackson had his 3rd leg surgery today, and he took it like a champ. I had 0 doubts, but he has every right to complain, and he doesn't. The doting mom went on to share that Jackson teaches me so much every single day, lauding his resilience and patience. Tori continued, I don't share about his legs often because people on the internet seem to all have medical degrees and know exactly what the diagnosis is. In reality, I don't trust people online. I trust his doctor, who I think is very good at what he does, and trust him to help us navigate this situation. Jackson is receiving the best care we know how to give him, and he's taking it all in stride. In the comments, Tori's mother-in-law wrote, so proud of him. He's a brave and strong grandson. His brother and sister are proud of him too. Though they're having fun here, they'll be happy to see him. Plenty of other Instagram followers shared their well wishes and prayers for Jackson as he recovers from surgery. Tori Roloff reveals son Jackson had 3rd leg surgery. Took it like a champ. Tori Roloff and Zach Roloff's eldest son, Jackson, is recovering after his 3rd leg surgery. Jackson has proved he's stronger than titanium. Let's hope he's not stronger than vanadium. Unbelievably proud of this kid, Tori, 34, wrote via Instagram on Friday, August 8. Jackson had his 3rd leg surgery today, and he took it like a champ. I had 0 doubts, but he has every right to complain, and he doesn't. She added, Jackson teaches me so much every single day. His resilience and patience is unreal, and watching him today do something he did not want to do with grace was so humbling. I am so proud to be his mom. The Little People, big world couple, who got married in 2015, had not disclosed Jackson's diagnosis. In addition to their 8-year-old son, Zach and Tori also share daughter Lila, 5, and son Josiah, 3. I don't share about his legs often because people on the internet seem to all have medical degrees and know exactly what the diagnosis is, Tori added on Friday. In reality, I don't trust people online. I trust his doctor, very good at what he does, and trust him to help us navigate this situation. Jackson is receiving the best care we know how to give him, and he's taking it all in stride. Tori further noted that she and Zach, 35, were so stinking proud of their son. Zach and all 3 of his children have achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism. The TLC alums now try to teach Jackson, Lila, and Josiah about their physical differences. I was watching dwarf soccer, a bunch of dwarfs play in a game on YouTube, and Jackson goes, "Why are those players so short?" Zach in May 2022, noting that Jackson doesn't always realize his diagnosis, and he was looking at some fans with the coaching staff. He's like, "Those players are tall, you know," and I was like, "Well, those players have dwarfism. They're like you," and I'd at the time. Zach further told us that Jackson was doing great after to correct the bowing in his legs. "Everything's great," Zach said, noting that doctors put screws in his son's legs. As he grows, the legs will straighten. It's not an overnight fix, if you will. Tori, for her part, stressed to us that she doesn't want their kids to see their dwarfism as their entire identity. "It's so normal to us," Tori said. "We have so many resources, and there's a lot of parents out there who don't have the same resources and don't have the same confidence in everything that Zach and I do. Both of Zach's parents, exes, and also have achondroplasia." Little People, Big World's Tori Roloff shares stunning photos with kids, and fans are saying the same thing. Little People, Big World star Tori Roloff recently shared stunning photos with two of her kids, leaving many fans saying the same thing in the comments. On April 24th, the mom of three took to Instagram with a carousel of pictures from a tulip festival. Tori visited the gorgeous fields with her daughter, Lila, 5, her younger son, Josiah, who turns 3 later this month, and her sister-in-law, Isabel Roloff, Zach Roloff's brother Jacob's wife. And the featured image, Tori donned the aforementioned denim romper while standing with Lila and Josiah in a field of pink, yellow, and orange tulips. The second shot showed Tori and Isabel rocking matching denim looks with colorful flowers as a backdrop. Other snaps showed the kids frolicking near the fields and driving a John Deere tractor. Additionally, Tori noted in the comments that her oldest child, son, was at school during their trip because he opted out of going this year. And the comments, fans praised Tori for the phenomenal photographs. One wrote, "OMG, ladies look stunning." Another shared, "Always amazing photographs," as someone else declared. Fellow TLC alum and former Counting On star Jill Duggar commented, "So cute." These are all great pics. Meanwhile, Tori's sister-in-law, Audrey Roloff, Zach's twin brother Jeremy's wife, lamented, "Okay, you guys look so cute. I'm so bummed I missed this." Other commenters couldn't help but point out how much Lila and Josiah resemble another member of the Roloff family, Zach's mother, Amy Roloff. "OMG. I see Amy in those two," one Instagram user insisted. "Lila is a mini Amy," another shared, as someone else echoed. "OMG, she gets the hand on her hip from Grandma Amy, so cute." Yet another wrote in Spanish, "Ella, yes, idéntica a su abuela Amy," which translated to English read, "She looks just like her Grandma Amy." See Little People, Big World, Zach Roloff help his son grapple with dwarfism differences. The Little People, Big World star is a dad to 3, Jackson, 6, Lila, 4, and Josiah, 1, with his wife Tori. And as their kids grow older, Zach and Tori are learning to navigate raising children with achondroplasia, the most common form of short-limbed dwarfism, a condition which Zach also has. And news exclusive clip from the TLC show's March 12th episode. Zach helps his oldest son work through a challenging moment while playing soccer with his friends. Jackson's getting to the age where the size differences are becoming more obvious. And he's not catching up, Zach said in a confessional after Jackson is shown sitting on the sidelines as his friends play without him. He added, "Some of the opposing kids point out that he's different, and he's starting to hear that for the first time." Tori then explained in a separate confessional that during a recent game, some of the players on the other team told her son he was too short to play. And as Zach noted, since Jackson is their oldest, this is the first time the parents have had to help their children through these moments, and Zach knows his reaction as a dad matters. "Right now it's starting," he explained. "Kids will say, like, 'Why are you so short?' They'll stare at him in his face. Right now he's still young enough that his feelings aren't really hurt yet. Like, we need to be very aware how we respond when these things happen." The 33-year-old continued, "For me, it's not making a huge deal out of it. I overreact, he's gonna overreact, and that's not healthy either, because it's never going to stop." Ultimately, in this moment, Zach was able to encourage Jackson to get back into the game, where the 6-year-old subsequently scored a goal. And as the parents think about the future, they hope the world will continue to show their children the same love they as parents have provided. All 3 of our kids will hope that they find friends We'll find families that can just see them for who they are, Zach added. We'll see Jackson for Jackson, Lila for Lila, Josiah for Josiah. I definitely don't want anyone being friends with them because they feel bad for them or anything